wonder what it is. Honestly, I need a new PC. You're alright. I just went live. Everyone in the VC, be on your best behavior. We just went live. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright.
What's it called? Messi? Messi?
Okay. Sweet.
It's not particularly my genre, but we try the thing. We always link up with mad music.
Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. Hello, pleasure to have you.
In between the trees.
Brother, there's a peacock lurking. Look, that is a peacock. You ever seen a peacock?
Alright, welcome, welcome.
Local vibe.
Rumors are that there's a launch happening tonight.
This is Saints. Take
I
it.
don't know if you guys have heard. Is the music too loud?
Lost to secure that bag. Broke couldn't hang too late. Them
Turn
times
it
more
down
time
a
than the
bit.
boys on tag. Can't take questions but mention when my guys on road. Yeah, he moves all mad. Just hit a lick with the bait outfit. Got the
Alright.
custom kits and I'm looking all mad.
Turn this up actually.
What they say about me.
Okay.
The crypto like
This is a crypto rap exclusive. Good to see you, Big Silver. Big Silver says about to be crazy. That's true. For those of you who don't know, Manifest Dex. Manifest Dex. He's a regular on the stream. You got to hear this guy's story. This guy's story is pretty crazy. Ronan says, do you think the Ye coin that's trending is the real one? Probably not, bro. Is there a new one today that's trending? I don't think... I got to level with you, bro. I don't think it's going to be real until he tells us. I think Kanye, of the many things that Kanye is, discreet is not one of them. When his coin is ready to launch, he's going to be screaming it at the top of his lungs. There is going to be no secret sneak launch. You just misunderstand who you're dealing with. It's gotta be a lot of fair associated with his launch. Good to see you, Mrs. iPhone 16 giveaway link in bio. Welcome to the stream, everybody. So anyways, as I was saying, Manifest Dex, he's a guy who's been watching the stream for a long time. He's been in the space for a while. Free World says, is Manifest launch promising? I'm gonna talk about it with you guys right now. I'm gonna give you the inside scoop. I actually just got off the phone with him. He's been in this space for a long time, at least 2 cycles now, and he made a pretty impeccable bag last cycle. He kind of stumbled into a 5,000 times play with reasonable size. He invested a couple $1,000s and then he hit a 5,000 times. At all-time high, his stack in that project, one single investment, guys. This, when we say one trade is all it takes, this is what we mean. His one single investment was worth $11 million. $11 million in one trade. That was coming off of like, it was less than 6K, maybe like 5K or something like that. But think about that for a second. He on one trade in a manner of, I think like 2 months or something like that, $11 million. Now that's not what he realized. The project ended up getting rugged. He ended up getting not even 10% of that. But just goes to show what happens, right? Space is crazy. And that was actually that was on a Binance Smart Chain coin, believe it or not. A Binance Smart Chain coin, if I'm not tripping. Vexley says, yo, are you gonna launch another coin anytime soon? Your last one was insane. If by insane you mean lasted like 40 minutes, bro. That shit was not insane. It was an insane disappointment. I'm not gonna launch a new coin anytime soon. But as I was just saying on stream, Manifest Dex is launching a new coin very soon. Actually, I think this evening. Bilu says, is there still a chance to make X's on memes? So right now is a really tricky time in the market. Right now, everything is down. Everything is down. Vexley says, bonded your first coin ever. I'd say that's pretty nice. Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, Vexley. I know some good people that ended up losing money on that project, so I'm not really interested in making
Generational wealth.
Thanks for the rose. Thanks for the rose. Thanks for the rose. Free World says, has Killer dropped yet? What is Killer? I don't know what that is.
Generational wealth.
Hey. What even is that? A cake? Ronan says, what is your advice to make 100K by the end of the year? Ronan, right now is the time. You might not believe me, but believe me, right now, or if not right now, then very soon is going to be the time to enter a project to have that potential to make 100K. You might not believe me because the market looks like a bloodbath because everything's down. But that is precisely why what I'm telling you is true, not financial advice. Because in this market, some of the best projects in the space are critically low. In this market, all of the noise is filtered out. There's no nonsense going on. There's only legit people that are building. I mean, not only legit. Obviously, there's still a couple of scumbags around. But the people that are still here are people that are genuinely invested in the success of the blockchain and in their communities and et cetera, et cetera. So pay attention in this market, because if you're doing your research and you're having high exposure to the market, you're going to find some really quality projects, some projects that maybe used to be doing well, but right now are not doing very well, but still have their best days ahead of them. Projects that fall into that camp, people might think Mog, Ponky, Fartcoin, Whiff. There's a lot of very high quality projects. Toshi, Brett, on many different blockchains that are at a low right now that may see brighter days when the market recovers. So that's one way to do it, and that's going to take a little bit of time. The other way is new projects. New projects. As I said, this is a market where the noise is dampened. It's not as competitive as it usually is. There's not as many people vying for your attention as there usually is, which means there's not as much garbage as there usually is. Usually, like, you see how slow these pump fund columns are right now? There's barely any new coins dropping. In certain market days, you wouldn't even be able to see the coins on the left column here because they would be releasing so fast that it would just be filling up the bar. Are you seeing this? There's not a single coin in the whole time that I've been talking. That's how slow the market is right now. We are absolutely at a crawl. So in this moment, really, really high quality, high caliber projects are going to rise to the top much faster, much clearer than they usually do. So keep an eye out. Sam D says, is Bougie dead? Let's take a look at Bougie. Bougie. So to answer your question, TLDR, no. To this day, Crypto Granny is putting the exact same amount of effort into Bougie that she has from the start. Look at this chart. It is exactly at the same level that it was before it shredded up to 8 million. Is it dead? Was it dead then? I don't know. It had been a month of inactivity. It had been down action for a month and then nothing. And then it was at this floor and then boom, 8 million. So, I don't know. Is it dead? As long as Crypto Granny is putting effort into this project, as long as the community is still there, I think it's got a chance. And I just saw her writing a reply email about the Times Square billboard. So she's still putting the effort in. Boogie says, is this an indicator that the Soul meme space is cooked? Yes, absolutely, bro. You see how few projects have launched in the time since I've been talking? Like on this stream, we've been streaming for 10 minutes. And grant you, 10 minutes is not the longest time in the world. But 10 minutes used to be 100 meme coins. And right now, it hasn't even been 3. So that's really interesting. Like, I'm not even talking coins that are graduating or coins that are hitting radium, coins that are hitting $1 million market cap. All of that used to be pretty impressive too. Right now, that's new creations. Oh, you know, like new creations, there's so few. Like, this is free. It's so easy to do this. So why aren't people doing it? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Steven Saka says, "Do you think Crank will make it? Is that what is that? Is that one of those Clanker coins, bro? What is Clanker? I just gotta say, like, all respect to the Clanker community, but that's like one of the most weird niche nonsense things I've ever seen." Yes, thank you for doxing me on stream, X. TDS. Yeah, so I gotta say, Clanker, it's like, it's so bizarre, bro. Like, it's not real. Totally made up nonsense community. But in crypto, that sells. That sells in a big way. And you can tell when you jump on a Twitter space with them that those clankers are fanatics. They are zealots for their project. So I really appreciate the energy coming out of their camp. It made me intrigued. Like, I gotta say, on any day of the week, I would have heard like Clanker, and I would have been like, "What the hell is that? I have no interest in that nonsense." And then when people actually were so enthusiastic about it and talking about it in a genuine way, I was like, "Okay, let's do it. Let's do it." Kokoro on ETH. Let's do it. Isn't that a Final Fantasy thing? No, I guess it's a dog. No, this is on base. Are you talking about Kokoro on base? You're talking about Kokoro on ETH. I guess there's one on Solana too. So you're talking about the $1.4 million one? 9 days, 16 hours old. The first Kokoro on Ethereum. $1.4 million market cap, 358k volume. Yeah, this is the one you pasted. Well, so what I'll say is the one on base is at 13 million or something, right? Like, we just saw it. And that is a very good, compelling number. Typically, ETH coins are more resilient than base coins, by and large, potentially. So this one should be at a higher place, I feel, and it used to be up to 4 million, which is not bad. But maybe it'll continue to perform. It's kind of in a bad place right now. People drop the ball on it. ETH is having a hard time right now in the market. There's not much of a DeFi boom going on over there. Big Silver says, "You see what Eggdog got in the store? Can you take a look at Oring, my guy?" Yeah, let's look at Oring. Nah, bro. 4K market cap? Bruh. How? Nah, bro. There's only one 4K market cap coin that I should be pulling up on my stream. Big Silver says, "You see what Eggdog?" I don't know what Eggdog is. You see what Eggdog got in the store? $146k market cap, 1 hour, 43 minutes old, 2.2 mil volume. Not the best numbers, bro. You're getting a lot of volume, but not a lot of market cap. It used to be looking pretty good, pushing 500,000 right out of the gate, but quickly had the wind knocked out of its sails. Fell down quite a bit, and hasn't really recovered since then. I don't think this looks very good. There's a lot of sell pressure here, you can tell on the chart. Just the way that it gets these heavy red candles after any sign of life. AI 2025 says, "What do you think of Oring, bro? It's got lag. I don't think it looks good, bro. Sitting at 4K market cap, that's just too low to be viable. That's a market rejection. You have to understand that one of the functions of cryptocurrency, it gives you rapid confirmation from the market side of if there's an audience, if people think that your narrative is viable, and there's a certain threshold of market cap. If you cross below that threshold, people clearly don't believe that your project is viable. So, unfortunately for you, Oring has crossed into that range." Free World says, "What do you think about Wisp? Fairly decent project." Let's look at Wisp. Wisp, $2 million market cap, 304K volume, 2 months, 7 days old. It might be a decent project, but it's definitely in a little bit of a downturn right now. A decent project, but not a very decent looking chart, honestly. This thing has collapsed pretty heavily. It's sitting on a deep floor right now. I don't know, honestly. Not looking very good. What makes you think this is a decent project? It says it's a gateway to the Whispers platform. I connect you with intelligent agents that handle all your crypto needs. I'm sure you will love interacting with me. So it seems like it's a AI agent coin. Ronan says, "What do you think about Murad's list? Be honest." I think it's kind of a fluke, bro. The list has not been performing well at all. It's been flopping quite dramatically. And Murad keeps saying statements that are increasingly ridiculous. Like at the absolute worst day that the market has seen in the past 20 years, Murad is jumping on Twitter saying, "We are just getting started. The best days are ahead of us." Like, bro, read the room. I don't know. I personally don't get the hype around Murad. He has very luscious hair. I appreciate that. He's got long hair. It's cool. It's nice to look at. I'm sure he puts a lot of effort into shampooing it. But that is not enough to be a viable crypto spokesperson, right? I'm not sure of any accomplishment that he has other than having long hair and making a list of coins that has gone minus 90%. Markson says, "I haven't been able to find anything
Generational
worth the
wealth.
play on Dex lately." Yeah, bro, we were just commenting on how this is so slow. Thank you so much for the pot of gold, Justin Blue Fox. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way, everybody. I gotta admit, I'm not really wearing any green. I guess there's a little bit of green on my shorts. My cup is green. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Who's up celebrating St. Patrick's Day? St. Patrick's Day, I gotta admit, it's a little bit of a crypto holiday, if you think about it. If you think about it, St. Patrick's Day is a crypto holiday, and this is why. You're celebrating the color green. You can't have St. Patrick's Day without the color green. It's the best holiday for crypto. All of the charts should be green. What's the purpose of Manifest Coin? Free World, Manifest Coin fulfills a purpose that's as old as time. It's something that I think a lot of people have a high demand for. I actually can't talk about it on TikTok because it's against the terms of service. But if you jump into the Discord, you'll be able to learn about it there. But it's a very adult project. Anyways, is my connection okay? I keep getting a notification that my live quality
This is a
and
crypto
my connection
rap
keeps dropping.
exclusive.
Are you guys seeing me fine? Do I keep stuttering or something? It's not good. Keeps freezing. Bummer. True. I wonder why that is. Okay, let me...